And early on Friday, ending 14 years of Conservative government, Labour Party surged to a landslide victory in a parliamentary election. Britain's Prime Minister-elect Keir Starmer pledged to rebuild the country by taking heat out of politics after years of upheaval and strife. This with the caveat that any improvements would take time and he would need the first rebuild faith in politics. On the other hand, Rishi Sunak took responsibility for his Conservatives' defeat. Here's a report by Fazal Ahmed.
Your disappointment, and I take responsibility for this loss. To all the Conservative candidates and campaigners who worked tirelessly but without success, I'm sorry that we could not deliver what your efforts deserved.
14 years of Conservative Party rule came to an end on Friday. Rishi Sunak's Conservatives suffered the worst performance in the party's long history. In his final speech as Prime Minister outside Downing Street, Sunak apologised to Conservative candidates and campaigners for not delivering a Conservative election.
But once the formal arrangements...
Sunak later met King Charles at Buckingham Palace to formally tender his resignation as Prime Minister of United Kingdom. Labour Party leader Keir Starmer met King Charles at Buckingham Palace. Britain's king asked Labour leader Starmer to form the new government. Britain's new Prime Minister, Starmer, promised to kickstart an era of national renewal.
But now our country has voted decisively for change, for national renewal and a return of politics to public service. If you voted Labour yesterday, we will carry the responsibility of your trust as we rebuild our country.
Following Labour Party's victory, world leaders sent their congratulatory messages to Keir Starmer.
I will congratulate Keir Starmer on his election victory. I look forward to welcoming him and to meet him at the NATO summit in Washington next week. I have met also Keir Starmer here at the NATO headquarters, and I know that he's a strong supporter of NATO, of the transatlantic alliance, and also committed to ensure that the United Kingdom continues to be a strong and very committed NATO ally.
Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi wrote on social media platform X, "Heartiest congratulations and best wishes to Keir Starmer on the remarkable victory in the UK general elections. I look forward to our positive and constructive collaboration to further strengthen the India-UK comprehensive strategic partnership in all areas, fostering mutual growth and prosperity." European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen writes, "Congratulations, Keir Starmer, on your electoral victory. I look forward to working with you in a constructive partnership to address common challenges and strengthen European security." German Chancellor Olaf Scholz says Starmer will make an excellent Prime Minister. French President Emmanuel Macron took to X to congratulate the new British Prime Minister. He writes, "Congratulations, Keir Starmer, on your victory. Pleased with our first discussion. We will continue the work begun with UK for our bilateral cooperation, for peace, security in Europe, and for climate and for AI." Labour won over 410 seats, while the Conservative lost about 250 lawmakers, including a record number of senior ministers and former Prime Minister Liz Truss. While Scottish National Party posted its worst showing at a British parliamentary election since 2010, a major setback for its push for a new independence referendum. While Nigel Farage was elected to Parliament, marking the emergence of his populist Reform UK as a new force in British politics. Fazal Ahmed's report for DD India.